Good day, everybody out there. Good day. Another beautiful day again with us at Opera Reporters and Talk, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, and economic welfare of Nigerians across Nigeria, connecting Nigerians home and abroad. Today is the 25th day of November 2024, and we are live in the studio for our 76th episode, our 76th program of our reporters. And like we always do, there are going to be very exciting topics on the table, especially when we have a bit of backlog from from the spaces of not having for a week. First, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Obizo J, like you all know me, and I'm going to be your moderator and host. I'm going to be your moderator and host for the time being. Opa Reporters is not available at the moment, but he will likely join us as we go further. Um, yes, it's a Monday morning. It's a Monday. It's another new Monday or a new week, and we have our topics lined out for distribution. Well, as it is, last week we were able to come to the studio. Yes, and I probably wait for the panelists to come in before I dissect the reason why we were not able to come. So, but going forward, yes, we make progress, and I give you the breakdown on information from OPA reporters. Today's topic starts with INEC blasts PDP governors over Edo poll manipulation claim. Well, this breakdown, I don't know much about it, but it says they've been foreseen rumors, or there have been rumors that the last Edo governorship election had a lot of manipulation and setback. And from what we see, it shows that the manipulation went overboard, which means that it was too glaring that serious manipulations were made. Well, as it is on the media, it says INEC blasts governor PDP governor over Edo post manipulation claim. Well, that is one of the topics we'll be discussing today. Under the nation, yes, Nigeria GDP rose by 3.46% in third quarter of 2024. MBS, I don't know who MBS is, but I'll put that into consideration and I'll do the Googling myself to have more light on that matter. Yes, the National Bureau of Statistics, that is the NBS, has said Nigeria gross domestic. Okay, yes, I will go back to that. But let me read the topics. PDP You lack idea, clear vision. Obaseki fires Okpebholo over plans to probe his administration. Yes, because as it is, the Edo State governor has opened a 14-man committee to probe the previous administration, the Governor Obaseki administration. It is so there are talks going back and forth, and the former governor fires that the current governor, says he lacks ideas and clear vision. Well, and Edo LPC, the governor of Okpebholo declares over 200 vehicles missing. Well, that is a good one. These are the topics from Upper Reporters as they have come. Again, we'll give light on other. We'll give light on other topics as as they have come on the media. I think upper reporters probably did not discuss or did not share. There's a topic that was trending that upper reporters did not share. Before we go further, Epagaiva, thank you very much. I know it is very early at your end, and I'm going to quickly bring you in. But before I bring you in, there's this topic. There's this topic that has been going around, been viral, and a lot of people are not wanting to discuss it. But I think there's been a rebuttal. It's like sorry if I will say on the internet. Yes. The topic says Governor Okpebholo restores full statutory rights to Oba of Benin. There's a write-up going up and about that. And on the Vanguard, it says Oba of Benin to withdraw suit as Okpebholo restores right. That is from today. But as it is, that topic Upper Reporters did not bring to our attention. But nonetheless, we would proceed as he has given to us before we go to others. Yes. Now, the first topic of the day, sir, is INEC blast PDP governor over Edo poll manipulation claim. The governor of the PDP candidate, Okpebholo, and other governors or other PDP chieftains have come to say that there were heavy manipulations on the Edo State governorship elections. These are we don't need a blind man to know all these. You see, before the elections, there were cries and there were complaints about certain areas. First, I think the IG of police took out the security network. They were claimed that Wike's cousin was sent to answer the INEC whatever to Edo State, etc., etc., etc. So now INEC has been a part of it too, and there are complaints that there are heavy manipulations. What do you think about this news?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, I think Upper Reporter told me about the incident, what befell you. I think I'm right.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
that's my father.
Oh, very sorry about it.
Okay.
It's a perfect peace.
Thank you very much, sir.
So I expected you to be able to host the show. I thought you'd still be grieving. I know you are grieving. I know it's not easy to lose
Yeah, yeah,
sorry about that, my brother.
yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I don't know why INEC has to blast the PDP. You see, because we live in a country, or we live in a continent where people are not ashamed of their inadequacies. So is everybody is aware of what happened during the last election in Edo State and during the last presidential election. And it is very funny that INEC has the guts to blast PDP. It's a public notice what happened, and even the other about 2 or 3 weeks ago, this I don't know the I've forgotten their names from, I think from River State, people that carried out forensic examination on what happened, and the story is everywhere. So, and INEC has not even come out to debunk what that guy said, and they are blasting PDP. But anyway, I think it's because the impetus is because the judiciary is not doing the right thing. If the judiciary is doing the right thing, nobody will rig election. If you know that you'll be thrown out of office after some time, whether PDP or APC, I think everybody will have to do the right thing. But because of this slogan now, go to court slogan, people don't even care. They rig election and they put whoever they want to put in office, and nothing happens. Even if they go to court, the court will be manipulated, or the court will manipulate the result and pass a very fictitious judgment. That's what is going on. We'll continue to remain where we are. Look at INEC that is even talking. INEC is giving news conference even during the Ondo election. I just look at them. People don't take them serious anyway, but because of their stance on this election, it's like the highest bidder carries the vote or wins the election. So let us hope that as time progresses, INEC will have a change of heart and begin to conduct a free and fair election that will suit the entire populace or the general public. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
okay, sir, the aspect of the palace issue you were talking about, if they are able to bring sanity to between the Edo state government and the palace, I think that would be a thing of joy to all of us, because during the last dispensation there were a lot of fracas, a lot of I don't know whether to call it dilly dally or whatever. So there was a lot of problem between the former governor and the palace. If they are able to put that behind them, so that the state, we can all move on in peace. So I think we will appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. First, I say thank you for the condolences. And my family will appreciate it. And yes, we lost a was a tough one, or it is a tough one. Yeah. As it is, you mentioned having a INEC having a change of heart, an independent institution has now become a a circus, a circus, a circus, right? Let me not use a circus where everything that happens is termed funny or it seems like a joke because it is becoming one too many. In a short span, within 3 months or 4 months, they had a Do, they had Ondo, and they had Rivers. So are we saying this is becoming a norm? Is this a natural? Is this how we see it and we are comfortable? Is this how the people see it and are extremely comfortable with it? Because to be very honest, it is a big problem. If we know these are what they are going to do, why tell people to come out? Why give deadlines to go get PVCs? Why allow people to go queue up? Sometimes
Why
we
spend that money for election? Why spend 300?
exactly even people lose their lives because I'm not saying for election fracasses, but there were these what's it called? INEC, the youth couples that were going to a certain place, they were on boat, they capsided, and they lost their lives. These people could have been in their homes if they know they are going to just select somebody from his home and tell him transfer the money here, we'll give you the mandate. Why let all the people go through all the stress? It doesn't make any sense. Spend all the money. The money should be diverted into some infrastructure because when you hear INEC will see the next election they need 17 billion. Put the money into power. Put the money into some sector and pick whoever you want to pick amongst your friends. And now they have the audacity, or you use the word impetus, to come back to blast a person that has seen their fall, that has seen the rot of the damage that they have caused. It is a funny one. It is a very funny. Where people just see these things happen and everybody is okay. That is the country we live in. It's all right. Where is the hope? What is the where is the where have these people spoken? The people haven't made any. What are they going to say? That the people have made a choice? I'm not speaking because particularly on those things, because people might come and say, yes, I support us way and all that. But these processes, if we don't speak about it, it will come to haunt us. That is just the truth. And it's beginning to haunt us because like for me, I always use Obasanjo as the major example. People say Obasanjo, they try to praise him and say he's one of the best that we have had. These are his precedents. These were the things Obasanjo put on ground that made people think it was normal. It has never been election in Nigeria. It has always been selection. If Obasanjo had done it right in the first place and make INEC a full entity, an independent institution, today we'll be enjoying it. But people will come out to praise a man that has started a thing like this. And that's how it's going to be. Take it or leave it. Because they pass the baton to the next channel and the next generation, and they think that is why you can see there's a rumor around going that the president's son is being applauded by some youth and saying that he should become the governor of Lagos State. There's nothing wrong for a governor's son to become for a president's son to become governor. He's a Nigerian, he's qualified, and etc. etc.
That is
But
not new.
because they know the kind of institution that they have and the mandate of the people doesn't count. That's why a bunch of clowns can come and say, yes, it is a circus already. Let us have monkeys eat bananas.
That is not news at all, because we all knew that it will come to pass. Even when the father was campaigning and after the election, after the purported winning, he was taking him everywhere. He was even, taking the stage before the relevant people in the society or in the country, even before the Chief Justice also. So we understood what was going to happen. And it's definitely going to happen. There's nothing they can do about it. It's Nigeria. It's just those. Anybody who is against him will probably be ejected from or evicted from Lagos State. That's our politics.
But
But
that is getting too. It is getting too glaring.
yeah,
We are not. I'm not going to disrespect to any. No disrespect. We are not Congo. We are
Edo,
not
in
Equatorial Guinea.
Edo State, my
I'm
brother.
not disrespect, but we are a population of about almost 200 million people, and you
Hey,
have a bunch of
in a,
a small circle tossing everybody like we are just 6,000. It
in
is
Edo
so.
State, Oshomole's son had been picked to be the commissioner for head. It's what is going on. There's nothing we can do about it. The nepotism will definitely be there
It
until
is.
to take the by the horn.
It is. It is. It is. This is the. I won't say it's the first time in the history. Anyways, I wouldn't want to put it this way because if I go back to Obasanjo's daughter held the political position. I think was an elect. She was voted for, or she was made commissioner or something.
Was it? She was in the Senate or Obasanjo's Senate or House of
Or
Representatives.
House of Assembly or something. Yes. She.
House of
So.
Senate.
I don't. What is it with these Yoruba people? What is it? Why do they? Because even it is the first time. I'm not saying it's the first time. Our Alpha leaders did not do it, even if they played dirty politics and ethnic politics. But having you want to be a senator, then you want your son to be a House of Rep, or you want to be president, your son will be governor. Is that not too much? There's nothing wrong, honestly, in the scheme of things. But why not let the people pick? Why can't you just have the people pick? Put your son on the ballot, let him run. But now with all the manipulations from INEC, I think even it's getting so bad now. INEC will want to do the dirty job to please their leader. That
Mr.
is how I see now.
Mr. Junior, did you hear that Mr. Udume was suggesting that the wife of the deceased senator from the southeast should be allowed to take over from the husband in the Senate?
Okay,
If you bow or so.
sorry, a second. You buy one and died in London.
You
Oh,
can
someone,
you
another
better
senator suggested that his wife continue.
yeah, look at the senator of the Federal Republic. So my brother is difficult to comprehend.
Well, thank you, Pai Gaiva. Thank you very much. We have the quiet one. Quiet one, are you available to talk? Yes, are you available to speak on the said topic? Because we have space and we have a whole lot of topics on ground. So are you there to give us are you there to give us a part of your are you there?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I was just watching Monday Night Football, so I thought to excuse myself so I can
Okay,
speak.
sorry about that. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's good to be back on the show. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to see you back on the show.
Yeah,
So we
thank you
missed you
very
last
much.
week. Yes, we missed you, but we thank God for everything in every situation, in everything. So give thanks to God. So we thank God for everything. Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
you're
thank you.
keeping well.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I appreciate it.
Oh, great. Okay, so I don't even know where to start from. Is it the
The
proposed?
INEC blasting the governor, or INEC blasting,
INEC.
yes, INEC blasting. I think they say, he said INEC blast PDP governors. Everybody say there are manipulations. Even the article said there's manipulation. There's everybody
No,
forensic
it's
has a
clear.
lot of this stuff. But INEC is clapping back.
What is INEC doing? I think there is high time they even review this process, because I don't see why you will bring why INEC should be made a party to an election tribunal. They are meant to be independent. You're not bringing INEC to now defend itself. Of course, INEC will use everything they have to defend their integrity, even if their integrity has been questioned. So I think that process, we during among the in the legal space, that has always been talked about. That why do you bring INEC in as a party? Is there no way to, just make INEC maybe don't even make them an interested party, or just like an observer? Again, a lot needs to be done, because bringing them in, the so-called institution that conducted the election, you would expect them to defend themselves, and in defending themselves, they will have to.
Are you there? Okay, I think we lost the quiet one there for a minute.
Before he calls back, Mr. Obizoje, I think INEC has to be brought in is because they are the one giving the result that has discrepancies. The result is different. The result they announced is different from the one in IREV. That is why they are bringing them in to come and defend. If the result is authentic, if what is in IREV is the same as what they are announcing, nobody will be interested in INEC. I think that is what I understand from what he was trying to say.
Yes, it is. I think if a person has been caught red-handed, it is only proper for a person who has been caught red-handed to stay humble, to stay meek. You have been caught red-handed. You have done what you are not supposed to do. You have played against the rules of the game. It is only proper that you stay humble and try to keep yourself in a clear picture. But coming out to what do they want to say? That okay, they want to say what they always say. Because you have lost elections, you are crying like a baby.
No, they always say they have learned from the previous election. They said
yes, I think that a statement was made on that they have learned from the EDO election, that they have seen the errors. That was the same thing they said about the presidential elections, and probably what they will say after the Ondo and Rivers election.
Yeah, but did they tell you what the errors were? Did they tell you what the errors
They know they were manipulations. They don't have to take
what I mean is,
they know they were general manipulations. Delay of
when they say
okay.
When they say they've learned from their errors, what were those errors? Did they list those errors? So it may just be they are referring to their logistics and all of that, not the manipulation or the overvoting. They are not referring to any of those things. If you look at what someone, these social media these days, one has to be careful. But if you look at the so-called CTC, that is the video with the CTC flying around, you could see overvoting. Even some of the things that we saw during that same period, you could see overvoting. How can you accredit 250 persons, and then the result is coming, you're getting over 10,000 or something crazy like that? So these are INEC itself needs to be, like you said, either scrapped or dissolved, and then we establish that. Then
because the foundation
is faulty. They're not.
Impunity.
I don't think they are independent at all.
At all.
They're not independent.
They are not.
And then what baffled me is the fact that you clearly know that Wike is not in good terms with the sitting governor, and then you bring Wike's cousin to oversee the elections in Edo. I don't get it. How dull can we be and still breathe if that is allowed? And you're telling me the man will be fair? Come on. What are we talking about? The minute I saw that, I knew it was game over. Forget about it. There's nothing you're going to do about it. How can you do that? Some of these things don't make sense. Is he the only qualified person that could oversee the election in Edo State? We don't know. I think he himself should have resigned from that position and said, no, there's so much interest for him that he would not want to be there. But they wouldn't do that. Right from the beginning, it was all not fair. It was not a level playing field for both parties. Yeah. So INEC itself should be ashamed of themselves, and then should go back and do the needful. They're just making this thing look like a circus, you know. It's just ridiculous. And then, like you said, what's the point of people coming in to even contest for the election? Just for me, if I could gather the other political parties together, let them boycott the election. Let us just boycott the election and let us know that it's just one party going there. Go take your crown. They just
Maybe it's
boycott the
election.
thing. What's the point?
Yes, not need participating or trying to get people to waste their time, even if not their
Yeah.
resources. The time.
Because even if you win, you will never be declared a winner. So what is the point of having the election?
So exactly, you win, you will not be declared. Why let the people go through the length and breadth? So people travel out to vote. Why waste their time when in the hardship? Just call your friends, give them the positions, give them the ticket, play your party system, and do your selection. Everybody will walk away and face their business.
It's simple. Just straight. I think the political parties should actually come together and boycott future elections. If the INEC whatever will not be done properly, if INEC will not get its act together, if INEC will not remain independent, then just let them carry on. I think they want to make Nigeria a one-party
I think,
so
I think my only pain, honestly, let me digress a bit. My only pain is that a lot of people like myself, I'll have to say, we got bamboozled or we got deceived by a man we thought was a progressive. Yes, because it is sad that President Tinubu is working with the same tool his oppressors or opposition work with. This is normal template, a normal PDP template, where elections, like it was in 1999 or 2003, going forward. It is sad that a man that has fought against such a force is now sitting in it in a very comfort zone and making it so glaring. Is it that he has lost it or his age? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think what we've missed is the fact that we never really knew. No, we never really knew what the intentions were. Look,
he was
governor.
Okay, so what is it the money? We have to ask deep questions because we cannot tell me he's just because of the money he's now acting like this.
No, the question is this. Yeah, the question you should ask is this: what was really his intention all these years fighting for what he was fighting for? What was really his intention?
He wanted to be president. He has always wanted to be president.
And no, that's one. Then being president, what was his dream? You see, if you look at Lagos is a blueprint, like we say. What is happening in Lagos? Control. So if you take the blueprint, then you know where we are heading. It's that simple.
So in Lagos, to control the country like he has controlled Lagos.
All right. What they've said is whatever he has done in Lagos, he wants to replicate at the federal level. So what has he done in Lagos? And what do you expect to be replicated at the federal level?
What is the predominant Yoruba state?
Power.
No, you're missing it, Jay. What has he done in Lagos? Who do you think any other political party would win Lagos?
No.
Exactly.
So he wants to capture Nigeria. That's capture for me. He has captured Lagos. He wants to capture the whole of the country.
So let's see how the other elections go. To what end? Well, you know the heart of a man, like they say. Only the spirit of a man knows the intention of a man.
Now, I hate to say this. I hate to say it like people always say. After Jonathan, they said Buhari came, they said we miss Jonathan. I don't miss anybody. I don't miss Buhari. But Buhari at least would allow elections be what they want to be. Let the people make their choices. There were elections during Buhari's time or his tenure, and we even heard that his wife's brother lost a position or could not because things did not go according to the books. I don't think with T-Pain is going to be anything. It's not good. This time they are just going to bring cousins, wives, girlfriends, sons, and they are going to round the whole place up. Because it is we are using a family tree system. That's what it is now. A family tree system where the people that are loyal will be given positions instead of the people who are qualified. That is what I'm beginning to envisage. And if they capture all the states, what? Okay, is it for his 2027 election? Are we not sure after his 2027 election he's not going to bring an idea like his wife knows more of his templates and they want party to continue or governments to continue?
Well, your guess is as good as ours.
Well, it is every day we come here. I don't know if it's the story that is giving me the headache or is the I don't know. It is quite complicated.
No, you
INEC,
just.
INEC should
Let me tell you what's
INEC
giving
should
you the
go for a
headache.
recess. INEC should be suspended. INEC should be dissolved. Something else should be rekindled. And everybody that worked under INEC
Now,
should be
let's say
never.
this.
We have lost your audio again for once. Are you there?
Okay, Jay. Let's say this. Even if can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. You can hear loud and clear.
Even if INEC, you're going to dissolve INEC, but what we are failing to also consider is the fact that the person up there, what are his intentions? If the intentions are not pure towards the country, to govern the country, to rule as the leader of all, not leader of some, then there's no need even spending or wasting time on reconstituting INEC because the man's intention. I always go back and say, what does this man have in mind for the citizen? How can you're now a president, you're now a senate leader, you're now a governor, you're governor to everybody, not some. You have to play a fatherly role where you sit up there and say, right, let everybody go, let the best person win. But the minute, I might just be myopic in my thinking, but the minute you descend into the arena, you've just shown me where you belong. You've shown me what your true intentions are. You're not willing for the best person to lead, but the person that is affiliated to you. And that says it all. And then we perhaps need to start looking at it critically so we know where we are and then we can manage our expectations instead of having headache over things like this. We just manage our expectations for the next couple of years.
Okay. Yes. Well. Okay. That's for INEC today. Thank you very much. The quiet one. Let's go to a different topic. Um. There's been a 14-man panel to probe Obaseki's administration, and like we always see, Obaseki is kicking back. Obaseki says the governor of Edo State lacks ideas and clear vision. Well, what do you guys think about Gaiva? Please, I want you to what do you think about this debacle that's going on?
Well, thank you very much. There's no harm in probing the previous administration if the intentions or if the whole issues are well intended. But my advice to the current Governor Okpebholo, it is too early to delve into probing the former governor. He was sworn in on the 12th, and today is 25 or 25th. It's barely 2 weeks. 2 weeks old government. I think he should learn how to how to climb the ropes first. He should study whatever was handed over to him. Now, it takes time to go through all these documents. Setting up a panel, 14-man panel now to probe Obaseki, I don't think that is the best priority for Edo State. He's supposed to sit down, be very cautious of what he's going to do. He should be careful not to be used by different groups to witch hunt Obaseki. And even if you want to probe Obaseki, it's not only Obaseki that was there. Obaseki was there with Shaibu. It was a joint ticket, and Oshomole handed over to Obaseki. If you want to probe, then you can probe 2 or 3 previous government. It's okay, but it is too early to probe. We have a lot of things to do. Look at the recovery of a government vehicle. A panel was set up to recover those vehicles too. So in the ministries that are saddled with the responsibility of procuring vehicles for government officials, are those people not there? Are they not receiving salary? Why even set up a different committee that will recover the government vehicle? The government vehicles, they are documented. So last time when I think when Oshomole came in, the vehicles that were not returned, I think they were called to return the vehicles. Even our former leader, former governor, was asked to return the vehicles that were given to him. And some of these vehicles, you see, this is just a propaganda. Some of these vehicles, some of these government officials may have procured those vehicles for themselves, like the way they used to do it. If you are able to pay 80%, 50, I don't know exactly, of the cost of the vehicle, you go with the vehicle. I think those things are existing there. So I don't think those are our priorities now. But for those of them who has refused to return a government vehicle, should return the vehicles because they are government properties. But to be very candid, the probing Obaseki's government is too early. 2 weeks into the administration, he has to sit down and look into the books and check the records and know where to go and where not to go. He should not be distracted. He should continue with the appointment of the commissioners and all other relevant positions should be filled before going into probing or not probing anybody. So let it not be like a witch hunt, because a lot of people are seeing it now as a witch hunt. And in Nigeria, how many people have been probed and those people, indicted for having been probed? This is Nigeria. Just a waste of for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pagaiva. Yes, I mean, you have spoken what a lot of us would say, and from what we see, first of all, there's nothing wrong to probe any government. There's nothing wrong for the probe. My only concern and questions was if Obaseki was APC, would he be probed? And why did he smell a rat before making this probe? Because when you get into office or when you see a government, what will you will have there'll be time for audits. It's only when you see something scary or something you think something scary has happened, that's why you're calling for a probe as one of the first agendas or first item on your agenda. Because I believe they started when the people said he wanted to hit the ground running. He started with the Ramat Park. He had to settle Oshomole and then settle some other people. Then they did the Ramat Park. And I heard there were blockages of accounts and revenues and all that. They were dissolving several bodies, even in tertiary institutions. Good, all those plays are not bad. But what do you have in check? Do you have to stop everything from working? Stop the whole engine, a working engine, stop everything and start from little parts. Why not let it roll and begin to do your check one by one? Yes, 300 cars, government cars, Individuals cannot be using government cars. Or else you want to give everybody in Edo State a car each. If you have worked, if you have said it is service, after service, I don't know how it is done. Probably if you can pay for it, you pay for it. If you can't pay for it, have it returned so that new people will come in. Although very soon we'll be hearing budget of 16 trillion that new Prados or new SUVs will be shared for the new intakes. That is how they do it. Because we are wasteful people. So, but for me, the probe is not a bad one. But the governor of Obaseki, what he's saying now, or what his media aide is saying, is that Okpebholo lacks vision. He doesn't know what to do. You want to be governor, you want to be governor. Now you have been given the mantle of leadership, and you lack vision. Hence, you are using this to create a smoke screen. That's what the word they use. Smoke screen, you are confused. You don't even probably cannot comprehend all the documents on the table. So you want to put a fight on the table instead. Go and read the journals, read the books to follow continual or continuity. Instead, you are making a probe. There's nothing wrong for a probe, honestly. But the governor, former governor, is saying, yes, on the policies he sees there. You want to be governor. It's not like being a senator where you can be a senator for 4 years and nobody will hear about you, nobody will know what you're doing. But now you're a governor. When it rains, they'll say governor. When if the sun is hot, they'll say governor. When there's no light, governor. Governor. When the rice is expensive, governor. Now, all this are doing a probe where there are no wires twitching. Well, it's not about me. The quiet one, are you there? Okay, let's go to Mr. Uyi. We have two new people in the house before we come back to the quiet one. Mr. Uyi, can you unmute yourself and
good evening.
Yeah, welcome
Good
to
evening.
the show. Yes, we have several topics. I'll break it down for you so that you can just give us your discuss on that. First of all, INEC blast governor, PDP governors, INEC blasting governor, PDP governors over Edo polls manipulation. That's one. Two, but I keep calling him governor. Sorry about it. The former governor of Edo State, Obaseki, has said the current governor, Okpebholo, lacks ideas and clear vision over his plan to probe Obaseki's administration. Thirdly, a topic that went around that said Governor Okpebholo restores full statutory rights to Oba of Benin. That is a topic too that we might want to discuss. I want clarifications and more information on it. Then there's a statement today that says the Oba of Benin to withdraw suit as Okpebholo restores rights. So this information, can you hear me?
No, come again. The last one withdraws.
Oba on the Vanguard says Oba of Benin to withdraw suit. I didn't know there was a suit. As Okpebholo restores rights. Did we know there was a suit, and who was it against? The Oba Benin of Oba AYN second and the Benin Traditional Council will withdraw their suit they filed against the state government as Governor Okpebholo on Sunday restate the full statutory rights of the Oba and reverse the policies of the previous administration that impacted the Benin Traditional Council. So these I just want to. Are you there, we?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let's just take time.
So where do you want me to start from? Should I
start from
the INEC?
INEC blasting the governors, yes.
Okay, I think that headline should be rephrased like APC blast governor, because I don't know why INEC. Well, I don't know what INEC's stake is when a political party is saying that the other political party rigged election. So what I don't is INEC now a mouthpiece of the APC, or I really do not understand. And to me, is there any Nigerian that really takes INEC, like that really will now hear an headline about INEC and be serious about it? They've shown over time that they are not responsible and cannot be relied on. If even APC, they don't trust INEC. Even the APC they are working for don't trust them. It's the most incompetent and the most useless part of Nigeria. So I when you see, you just with just a pinch of salt. That's all I have to say, because who takes them serious? No one.
Supposed to be an independent.
Is it the INEC? Is it the INEC that have one result on their platform and on their portal and another result being declared? They should go and get their acts together before they start talking about any political party or blasting any political party. The INEC is as worse as PDP. Even if not, they are as bad as PDP, and even if not worse than PDP. I'm sorry. So what are they talking about? INEC have turned to the mouthpiece of APC.
Well, they can't, because they are, you know how it is. They are working under the umbrella of the ruling party, and from the way it goes, everybody is trying to impress. That is the way I said it.
But they can at least pretend to be neutral.
But when you cannot beat or fight against God or the people, you tend to look like a foolish king. So then you cannot show any neutrality. What?
Pretend to be neutral.
They try to pretend. I know they try to pretend. That's why they still come on air to defend themselves or try to talk. Imagine a man that's been caught red-handed still trying to accuse other people or blast people. You have been caught red-handed.
Imagine that an institution that is saddled with responsibility to.
You don't have anything to say. You should be apologizing or telling the people what next, or watching it. Not even apologizing, because they keep apologizing after every error.
Imagine an institution that is saddled with the responsibility to plan and execute an unbiased election. They come with result sheets that are already filled. That cannot be a mistake. That already filled result sheets cannot be a mistake. I've not seen. I'm close to 50. I've never seen that the way they battered both our political institution, traditional institution, religious institution. I don't understand what is happening in Nigeria. If it's like, is Nigeria now like the Sodom and Gomorrah? Do we now look at the Bible while teaching the days of Sodom and Gomorrah and point at Nigeria and say Nigeria just like Nigeria? I don't understand what is happening in that country. It's so bad that we don't even care anymore. So bad that we don't care anymore.
Okay, let's go to the second topic. Obaseki fires at the Governor Okpebholo. He says you lack ideas, clear vision, over plan to probe his administration. What is your take?
Probe is constitutional, so it's not. I will not bash the governor for trying to probe the governor, the ex-governor Obaseki, former governor Obaseki. It's constitutional. You should go ahead and probe. If Obaseki knows that there's nothing to hide, then we shouldn't. That shouldn't even be an issue. Although we all know that probe is to divert our attention and keep us busy, but it's constitutional. It's not, the constitution does not stand against probe. I don't know if you understand me. So you should probe. You should probe if you want to probe. There's nothing to hide. If you know you have something to hide, then you can start crying. But if you have nothing to hide, then you should go ahead and probe. But the question now is that, do they even know what they are probing? That is the question.
What that's Can I say something? I think.
Joe, just hold on a bit. You'll be coming in soon. Just Joe, keep your points.
Because again,
Okay,
the reason
thank
why
you.
people look at this probe and think that, oh, this is just another
Yeah, Martin.
smoke screen. The reason why, because just imagine you have formed a committee to recover government vehicles, and you have put a stark illiterate that does not even know the administrative working of governance on how to even recover government properties. You put that person in charge of that committee. So, and that same person is going to form another committee to probe. Maybe it's Tony Kabaka that will be head of the committee that will probe. I really don't understand. So that is the reason why people don't really take him serious like that. You understand me? Because probe ordinarily is constitutional. He could go ahead and probe. But we have seen he has started, and the way he has started, we've seen it. We've seen that it's just a government that will lack direction. I said it on this platform the other day that no matter how much I wish him well, it's his action and inaction that will determine if he it's his action and inaction that will determine if he will succeed or not. It's not me, it's not my prayers that will determine if he will succeed or not. He has started with look, how can you appoint someone that cannot even, that does not even know the administrative workings of governance to recover government vehicles, and they're not asking for people with
he's trying to use a fist. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
They are not asking for people with, they are asking for people with useful information. So you don't know the number of vehicles. The permanent secretary told them. So
they said 300, but only 3 have been recovered.
So you don't know who those vehicles were allocated to, if they returned it or not. Because when you are returning government vehicle, you have to sign. There's a place that you sign. When you are receiving, there's a place that you will sign that are collected. I am returning. So you don't even know who those vehicles were allocated. Bro, this is not rocket science. You are not saying anybody will use information as if it's a case of kidnap. Look at this. You just look. Maybe when they start probing Governor Obaseki, that's how they will say, oh, anyone with useful information should come and tell us how the government stole, or where the government stole, or where they hid the money or something. It's crazy. But anyway, I will still let's still pray for him and support him. You understand? That's our duty. We will support him. He wants to probe. Go ahead and probe. I cannot stop Okpebholo from probing Obaseki. That would be very, very bad and wicked for me to stop the governor from performing his duty. It's part of his duty. He can probe. It's part of his duty. He can probe. But you should not still form a committee and put Tony Kabaka in charge of the committee to probe.
It's not of the well. Before we go to Joe, the last statement before we go to Joe, a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but yes, he said the Oba beginning to withdraw suit as Okpebholo restores right, as Okpebholo restores right, coming from the, you know what the story is. What is your take on this?
I have no information. I have not enough information on this topic.
Okay.
I have not enough information on this topic. If his rights were taken before by former Governor Obaseki's administration, I really don't know. So that is the reason why I would not want to speak on a topic that I have no
idea. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no, but all I know is that the Oba of Benin has been the head of the Benin Traditional Council ever since. There's no time that he was suspended or dethroned, and there can never be a time like that. So I don't know the one that they are talking about. Maybe there's something I don't know. I really do not know about.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Uyi. They say a new one has come in, but I will wait to listen to Joe first before I put you in or come back to it. We just got a new for a new something just came in from one of the Onedo states. But let's listen to Joe before we go to the topic. I would like to house know. Mr. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, the first topic is about INEC blasting governors, PDP governors. So, what is your take? The second one is about Obaseki telling Monday Okpebholo, the governor Monday Okpebholo, that he lacks an idea and clear vision on the plan to probe his administration. But first, talk about the INEC blasting PDP governors.
Just to make everything short, we know INEC messed. Good evening, all. Good evening. It's been 2 weeks now. I haven't been able to join. I'm happy to see you guys again.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
the issue of INEC, we know what INEC did. INEC as an institution have failed Nigeria, not even in those states. No, we all know that. But I just pray they do the judiciary do the needful and let everybody be happy. Whether the judiciary, if everything is clear to say, okay, we actually won the election, but let judiciary just be come out in true color so that we can have hope on them. Again, that's just it. Then concerning I think Okpebholo has started losing focus. You have not even started government. What I want to hear now that they say 200 billion is missing. Oh, it's not about probing. 200 billion is missing. Oh, that's what I want to be hearing. It's not about this probing issue, even before you enter government. Probing. We don't need all those. All those are distractions. Those are propaganda not to just perform. Because at the end of the night, we'll say he probe Obaseki for 100 days. When you want to celebrate on the say he used 100 days to probe Obaseki. We don't need all those topics now. There's hungry in the land. Those state is not well. So we need to start fixing something. At least bringing down governance. Forget about pro force. It's when you see money missing, start probing. You never tell those people money is missing. What are you probing? You never go to ministry by ministry. You never visit local government to know what they are lacking. You never visit. You have to go back to local government and visit each local government and talk to the people and see what they are lacking. I think the meaningful thing they need mostly now. You talk about probing in Benin, stay in Benin, going to Rama Park to commission Rama Park, the project the politicians have gathered together. They want to, in short, I don't know. I just pray this court do the needful. The right governor come because this guy, I don't see this guy doing anything. Because the reason why I keep saying so, those people around him, because he's going to be used by commissioner because he doesn't have that capacity to manage the commissioner. He doesn't have it. Let us be true to ourselves. He doesn't have Obaseki was a government. He has capacity to manage commissioner. This guy does not have it. Commissioner will manage him. When it comes to governance, different from politics. You have to differentiate it when you win election. You're not this. I'm no longer politics now. This is governance. I don't know. People should lecture him. Yes, politics is over. This is governance. Whereby you are the governance of a state, not APC anymore.
Yes, a lot of
I had this sack. Why will you start workers? What you need to do is go to how people were recruited and all that. You verification. I don't know if this is easy. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's in a confused state, honestly.
I think what he's doing, he's trying to undo what Obaseki has
They don't
done.
do that in government. They don't do that. Government is continuity.
Yes, he's trying to undo. He's trying to say, okay, these are the things Obaseki did. Take it out. Plug them out from the whole.
It can't start from the scratch. It's not possible.
But I don't know how he's going to. Yeah. Well. There's a new one that has come on, but before I go to that new one, Mr. Concord is in the house. Let's see whether Mr. Concord is available to talk. Mr. Concord, are you available to speak on the topics we have, or I just add the third one, the new one that has come up? Because it's not breaking news, but it just came up some minutes ago. Yes, Mr. Concord, you are on mute. Good. Let's talk about. Okpebholo has made a plan for Timan probe to probe Obaseki. But Obaseki says Okpebholo lacks ideas and he lacks clear vision. And INEC is blasting PDP governors over Edo State manipulation claim. They said it's a manipulation claim that there was nothing, but there were mistakes. INEC has agreed there were errors, but now they are saying the manipulations, their manipulation claim. So, what is your point? What do you take on that?
Good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon to everybody. Yeah, I saw that, and I was just discussing with one of the SA to former Governor Obaseki a few hours ago, and we were just laughing about the issue because look at one of the guys that is in the committee, Ojezwa. We don't know who Ojezwa is now. We know what he did when he was with Obaseki now. So at least, to me, it's just they're just trying to while away time. They're just trying to give excuse, just like what my brother said before. Before we say 100 days in office, trying to probe Obaseki. To me, I think if you look at the people that he put in the cabinet to probe him, man, it's just crazy. These people, their baggage is like from Benin City to Auchi. It's just crazy. So I think he needs to be focused. He needs to tell the Edo people his plan, what he wants to do, and he should start doing it right away. Because just like the last speaker said, the hunger in Benin is too massive. I'm not saying Obaseki was a central. That's not what I'm saying. No, every government has the right to probe whoever they want to probe. I'm not saying he's going out of his line of duty, but I don't think that is the main issue Edo people are facing right now. The Edo people, what they are facing right now is how to have even 1 square meal a day. If you think about that, sacking people, how do you expect those people to get money to take care of their family? You are creating more unemployment in the state. So I think he needs to really focus and look at his intention, why he decided to run for office. Now he's in the office, he should be able to start making those plans that he has for the people of Edo State to start feeling the benefit of, if, as he claimed, that he was voted in the right way to be the next governor of Edo State. So I think the people he put in the cabinet they are people of no merit. Ojezwa is just a man of no merit, and we know, even Obaseki have said it before, and so it's just they are just trying to they think they are fooling the people of Edo State, but they are just fooling themselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your input. Now, 10 minutes ago, we got this one. The governor, Monday Okpebholo, has shut down e-governance platform, dissolves local government service commission in Edo State. This is just coming in. I don't know. I think it happened today, but we're just. I'm just getting it from.
Sorry, moderator. I just want to intrude something. Did Okpebholo ever come out and say he meet anti-treason in Edo State?
No, I don't think he has said that. I don't think there's any news about that.
So
the only complaint I heard was that they said some of the ongoing projects are not fully owned by Edo State. They said some of the ongoing projects are not fully owned by Edo State, which I think they didn't tell them, or rather, they should have told them, but everybody knew it was a PDP plan.
I think when during handover, they submitted documents. That's what they need to go and read documents. It's not about coming out and make. They do go back and read documents, because the past government presented all the contract all the contract billing, whatever the contract they issue, they provided the documents for them. They should go through it and know where the contract terms and all that. Not just by coming public to make noise. I just told you. You will say I said it on this platform. 100 days in Edo State, 100 days in office is Obaseki probe. Just be what you say.
They said the system at Ghana was closed on Friday, November 22nd, which was like 3 weeks ago. on the orders of the governor, making the civil public servants return to the use of paper for memos and other communication, other financial or official communication. Well, yes, okay. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about this. I want the House to deliberate. Now, they have shut down e-governance and they have dissolved the local government service commission. Is this going forward or is this some form of halt? The House has to speak. Joe, what do you think about this?
Before Joe says anything, but you remember his campaign promise now that he's going to take Edo State backward. So when people speak, he said it. So this is what is happening now. Over to you, Joe. Carry on, my brother.
Yeah, well, just as you said, that's what you see. Edo State, we're already in a wrong hand. You know why I say so? Because you see, as a governor, even me, I'm not a governor. If you give me Edo State to manage for 2 days, I'll manage it well. Because when you come into government, what you need to do is to go into ministry by ministry. It will take you like 3 months to do that. Go to ministry and see the project on ground and see what they have done so far, where things are wrong. You know, when you go around all the ministries, you're not sending someone, go around the ministry yourself, because you know why? You are the governor. When you go around all the ministry, meet the permanent secretary, they brief you about the ministry, brief you the project they have, the present project going on, then look at the evaluation, is it worth it? All those are the things you need to make inquiry of. So after you do all those when you come out, you not say, okay, that we have verified some project going on and all that, but there is some that is not clear, that you need more explanation, so you need to invite the past governor to come and explain how this. So those are the things I want to hear from you. Not by pro, but go and Afogba won't be for radio talkative. That one that they're destroying Edo State. All you know how to destroy Edo State, finish. Destroy Edo State image. That's all you know how to do. Nothing else.
I'm in shock. I mean,
why would you go and appoint all those guys? All those guys, they are not half of Obaseki.
I don't even care about your appointment. He can appoint anybody he wants to appoint. But why stop down a platform?
And revenue collection, you stop it. No money is coming in now. If this guy will not be able to pay salary, I will tell you, money is not coming in. He's waiting for federal allocation. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know government.
Yeah, but okay, he doesn't know. I thought he has gone through all the files and checked. Because I heard he's building a flyover at Ramat Park.
Those are political projects. You know, there's that political project. You don't know what's called political project. Yeah, we don't want to draw it, but they are.
So even if they're political projects, are we not supposed to be building and not destroying?
You don't want to draw everybody's attention now. So we're not looking. It come with flyover. There's no when you want to do such project, there should be publication of okay. I want to look at such project to look at the picture, look at whatever. You're going to take 4 months. You're going to take 1 year. Look at the contract sum. Nothing. You just come out. That's why in the next 5 days, you just go and say you bring a tractor when they hire around beneath Rama Park there. Say those are politics. We don't need all those things in those states again. We don't pass that level.
When we talk
we don't pass that level.
When we talk like this, people will say.
Now we went to this side. I don't pass that level. All those people, they don't know whether I don't pass that level. They appeal.
No, it's serious. It is nowadays.
Nobody is interested in flyover. Flyover to do what? Flyover.
How many population do you have to buy? How many population do you buy?
What is wrong with flyover?
No,
we don't have any.
What did INEC give up now? So INEC
hold on, guys. What is wrong with flyover? What is wrong with flyover?
Are there good roads that you are putting flyover on top? You ask yourself.
That is why he wants to fly over the bad road.
So what about the bad road?
The quiet one, the sarcasm from you today is top notch. I think
you see that road want to be far over. That Kobayi road to Kobasto, that road is a federal road.
You know that road is. There's also one more Ewareka road in Isako. He said he was going to do one there too.
My brother, all those where those state money will go for the 8. If you actually maybe scale through court to the 8 year, these 2 flyover, that's where those state money will go. Nothing.
Guys,
all the money will go
don't
through
expect
there.
guys, just manage your expectations so that we no go get headache for this matter. We already know wetin go happen, so make we just manage our expectations. That is the honest truth. Nothing when the man go do. See how it starts now. Someone comes into power, he was just sworn in. He doesn't even know what is in the coffers, and then the first thing he awards is construction
company, construction. You don't know what the government post. What you see, it froze the account. What the government get?
Yes.
He's hitting the ground.
You never know what to be government. If you not pay salary this month, it's in trouble.
Which trouble? Who won't hold on? He made for other things. They don't be pay. What happen? When we won them before, we won them before election. They say,
yeah, guys. So hello guys, please we have a caller. Please we have a caller. Yes, we have not had a caller in a while. Guys, we have a caller, please. Yes, caller, please. Good evening. Please, you have. Go ahead.
God bless all of you now. You need to know my name now. Yeah, from time where I started to call you.
Yes, I know your name, but I want you to tell the people that are in the studio and the house, the viewers, tell them your name again.
Okay. As for that, my name is Dolly, so I don't need to add my name.
No, yes, I know. Where are you calling from?
From a daughter from one side, from a logo, which I believe many people where they want to, they will know.
Yes, okay.
And so before Obaseki come in, I just want people say, see, I just say one be. Some believe, some don't believe. Before this one come in, I tell them, see, I just say one be. Some people believe, they don't believe. And what I want all of you now here, if you get families for those seats, more than try to help them. Because this government will be all of us get, so I don't expect anything for the government. More than not blame the man, don't be the man's fault. You understand? More than not blame man. So now people will see the director and they push out to do what they do. More than not blame the man. You understand? No, not be the man's fault. So anything when I do, when I people want to do for the people, want to leave the man because why? People now don't watch and say chop rice. When your gas say now chop dead. So I believe they don't think the last 2 years is almost 2 hours a day. So when I don't blame the man, please. I will tell you to tell you people, when I get money, when I people back home, may they invest for fast so that may they see food to eat. Apart from that one, another thing not there. Nothing we want to get for this one. When I just get down go back up in the night. Nothing. So now they are trying. You understand?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you too. I appreciate for your call. Woo! We have heard from somebody else. He says, so there's nobody. Are we all seeing the same picture, or there are some people that have not come here that are seeing something different? I don't want to be there. Yes.
Can I weigh in, please?
Oh, don't worry. It's been a while. Thank you for coming. Yes, it's your turn. Speak up, please.
Thank you very much. You know, I said the fall of the yellow leaf is a signal to the green one. Our local palace, they said the stone where they say they come, not the blind person, because you try to avoid them. If people are surprised about what is going on, I'm not surprised. I'm not disappointed because I never had any appointment. I never expected anything from this gentleman called Okpebholo. We said it. It was obvious. It was clear, obvious to the blind and audible to the deaf. You know, every indication. You know, he didn't hide it. You know, he didn't talk too much. The little opportunity he had to say something, he displayed his lack of, knowledge about what governance is all about. You see what is going on, right? Most of them are still in the, you know what they call packaging. You know, when you package something, there's a limit to which you do it that it doesn't make the potential buyer, you know, have a suspicion. So this is over packaging, too much propaganda. They are still, most of them are still in the mood of campaign. You know, trying to score some cheap political points. You know, I've not been around for some time. I've not been on the platform. You know, I don't know if Mr. Tukbo and the other young gentleman is here. You know, people are still campaign. They are still in their campaign mood. You know, in a hurry to do something to surprise the people, to give the impression that a lot is going on. I don't know if you get the picture. You were sworn into office in less than 4 days. You're talking of a project like a flyover like that. No feasibility studies. Where was that project captured? In the last budget or in his supplementary budget? There was no even supplementary budget. As at the time they move equipment to sites. My brother, who does that? I mean, and people are applauding such a project, right? There is no alternative road in that area, so it's going to cause a lot of traffic situation. He needed a lot of feasibility studies to see the apart from the cost benefit analysis, the impact on the people living in that area. You know, how do we cope? How do we provide an alternative? Nothing was done. We just move. You know, no plan, no bidding process. Who bid there? How many companies bid there for that contract? You know, there was nothing like that to show that. I mean, people are applauding such a. See, flyover may be necessary, but is it a priority at this juncture? You know what is happening there? Have you seen a structure? No windows, no doors, nothing interior, but the roof is costing you billions of dollars just to put roof on a structure that cannot even sustain the roof. You know, that is what is going on there. I was watching something this morning. The digital system of governance has been, is packed up in Edo State. They are back to analog, a carrying of files. Which Obaseki may not be a saint. I'm not here to praise Obaseki. I'm neither a member of PDP nor a supporter of Obaseki. But wherever you see any little good thing, any little foundation was able to lay, governance, they say, it's a continuum. I expected this man to build on that. Not, having the mindset that you come in to deal with a criminal. Not having the mindset that somebody is guilty. You assume somebody is guilty even before trial. You assume that you come in to deal with an enemy. I mean, who does that? What kind of mindset is this? When you come in with like a man with a vengeance, with a man like on a vengeance mission, a personal vendetta. Governance is not about you. It's not about your personal person. You are not like Obaseki. He must have done 1 or 2 things wrong. But the little foundation he was able to lay, build on them and move on. But if Obaseki wanted to score such a political points, I mean, there will have been flyovers everywhere. Look at what Wike did in Port Harcourt. Building flyovers was okay, but even in some areas where they were not necessary, they are causing problems in some areas right now. You know, where the people, no civil servant was promoted. The security kidnapping was in the highest order. Everything was going, but it was just building flowers because people, that was where the money was coming from. You know, I'm not against building flyover, but is that a priority right now? Is that what is the most? Look at the road around the INEC area, Agbo Road. Look at the road going to Ekpo where the INEC office is. You could see the dilapidated state of the road when they were showing those videos during the election. So
you buy the same thing.
You bridging flyover where?
Agboro.
I mean, you have a structure you have not been able to complete. No, nothing interior, nothing, no doors, no windows. You coming to put a $1 billion roof on it, you know, just to show that your roof is the best in the neighborhood. My brother, governance is more than it should be more than this. This is not campaigns are over. We are not against him any longer. He's already INEC has declared him the winner, right? He has been sworn in. Nobody can. We are not changing that right now until court says otherwise. But why is a fire brigade approach to score from cheap political points? Why moving? He's moving like a man without focus, a man without direction, a man that doesn't know what to do, a man that is listening to so many godfathers that will get confused at the end of the day. He went to meet Ganduje. Ganduje was like, leave Obaseki alone and move on. But people like Obaseki, there are people within Edo State that want to see Obaseki go to jail. They don't know the man they are dealing with is even sharper than them. You know,
they don't know.
The man was, I'm not saying it's a saint. I'm not saying it's a saint. You know, for such people, for such corporate business people, even if they want to commit fraud, they must have done one or two things to cover it up. They can commit fraud. You can't detect it if you want to do it. That is not the immediate priority, man. Yeah, sending Obaseki to jail should not be your Okpebholo's priority right now. If Obaseki wants to go to jail for taking Edo's money, I don't have a problem with that. Because for every penny taken from Edo State is taken from our common patrimony. You understand? But why this in a hurry to sentence the man even before trial? Why this premeditated mindset that the man must go to jail for? You saw what they did. Look at the beginning of the problem. Something that was supposed to be a transitional committee. You bring some people, I bring some people, at least to show you what we have done and to show you the way forward. They wanted to turn transitional committee to an audit committee. Even in an audit committee, my brother, you don't assume, you don't come with the mind of which one that somebody must go to jail. You just assume that. I mean, even in audit, in a normal audit committee, you can't come the way those transitional people came. You know, somebody is on seat. There was a city governor that's supposed to show you what they have done and where you can, wherever you want to continue from, you know, they're not going to argue that one with you. They were arguing. It was a border. They came with hatred, with bitterness, with acrimony. You know, as if they didn't even want to see one person eyeball to eyeball. They couldn't agree on even the commonest things. They were demanding for things that were not necessary. This is not an audit committee. This is not an inquest. Just a transition committee on both sides could not even agree to tell you the kind of people Okpebholo is surrounded with. The people like the ones they call what's this gentleman's name? Afegboa. Person like Shaibu, somebody like Shomole, somebody that people that feel Obaseki is their enemy, their personal enemy. It is about governance, not whether you have a personal enemy. How can you even prove Obaseki by removing people like Jesua from it? Or Jesua that was with Obaseki for 7.5 years? Is he Shaibu that was with Obaseki with for almost 8 years? So Obaseki was the only governor that ceded power completely, constitutionally to his deputy while leaving office. There was a day Shaibu said he had a problem in the course of managing the affairs. He put a cross for Obaseki. Obaseki said, "Do it the way you can. You are the governor. When I come, if you make a mistake, we'll fix it." How many governors in Nigeria? Who knows it? How many mistakes do you even hear the name of deputies? You know, the man might not be a saint. He has his own problem, but then he has done his bit. He's moving on. He's gone. 8 years is over. Why this politics of vendetta? Why this politics of acrimony? Why this politics of bitterness and bring it down by all means? This morning I was watching something. ShopRite was connected to Oshomo Power. I don't know what they have done to it. ShopRite, people already paid to watch a movie. People were already shopping. ShopRite was down without a power supply. That is he's supposed to have an uninterrupted power supply. So I'm beginning to link that one to what Oshomole said. If we come, ShopRite will be dead. Man, who does that, my brother? How do you complain like this? How do you talk to people as if you are talking to fools like this? I'm sure Okpebholo might not have what it takes to to manage the system, but at least surround yourself with people that can guide you, that people that have the wisdom, not politicians that will campaign to you on how to destroy another person. Invariably, you are bringing yourself down. My brother is appalling. I'm not surprised anyway, but he has to be very careful because even his own, I don't know how long he's going to be there. whether for 6 months, whether for 4 years, whether for 8 years, we should know that someday we're going to be out of that place. If you want to probe, where are you probe from? Is it 1999? No, Lucky Benejo. Is it from Oshomole's regime? Oshomole didn't have the house to stay in Benin when he came to Edo State. I contributed. My contribution was part of the money we used to renting an apartment for Oshomole in a GRO. Today is a billionaire. Nobody is asking question. I was able to build that mansion in Iyamu. Today is a billionaire. Nobody is asking question. What has Oshomole done apart from Edo Treasury? Apart from being an NSC leader, he was broke. When he was busy collecting money from IBB and the government of the day, he will sponsor some strike. He will go back and collect a kickback. He was broke. He told us that he didn't have money for governance. It was the last of Obaseki and this Igodalo that said, "Don't worry. If you are willing to do it, don't forget about the finance." I was part of the meeting where the first money was contributed to sponsor Ochomole. Today is a bill. Where are you studying the probe from? Are you going to probe Obaseki from where Oshomole started? Are you just concerned about sending Obaseki to jail at all costs, at the detriment of Edo people? And brother, this is appalling, man. Sometimes it gets me emotional. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Very much, Comrade Omori. Thank you very much. I gave you time, yes, to educate us, to air your views. I appreciate it, and you have spoken the mind of everybody today, and a lot of people. Yes, it is only sad that.
Where is Brother Tukbo? Where is Brother Tukbo, please? Brother Tukbo and the other young man, that is the personal information.
Honestly, you cannot begin to find Tukbo because Tukbo has not. He supported what his beliefs are, but I don't think people will be shocked with the happenings as well. If they have gone to shut down the lights,
Mr. Moderator, with all fairness to Tukbo, you guys know that guy, when you see what is wrong, he call it out too, though. So don't be saying because when the guy say that he messed up, he will call them out. Well done.
I mean, Tukbo will not want them to shut down ShopRite. The lights going to ShopRite. The only thing that he will not want him to do is to defend it, because that is absurd to say because like a project that they say they have done, which I don't see as a project, as a big project, but shutting the lights going there is not proper. I'm disgusted by the shutting down the e-governance portal. Why are you shutting it down? That means you shut the Edo State website where they have put your picture as governor. Then what do you do with buying on paper? Everybody's going there, everybody is digitalized, even secondary schools, and you're shutting down a whole Edo State because you are not happy or you don't like it, or they have told you that they have to remove Obaseki's name from a project. What alternative do you want?
The greatest problem in Nigeria, in Africa today, is a lack of data. Somebody is coming to start something in that little area, in that little cycle, where we could build on somebody instead of building on it to move on. Even makes governance easier, apart from being cost effective. Instead of building on it, we want to destroy it and start all over again, back to our ancient days. My brother, this is appalling.
It is disgusting. It is not just appalling. Well, I'm supposed to be, I'm neutral, but when I see something that is repulsive, we have to say it. Let me just keep quiet first. Mr. Williams, you are here. I want you to please, from all the topics we have spoken about, give us your submission, please.
My name is Williams.
Williams, speak up. We can't hear you. Please speak up. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's not so clear. But yes, you can proceed. Proceed.
Okay. Good evening, y'all. I have one question, just one question for everybody. Is there anyone here that is surprised? Is there anyone here that is surprised about what is happening now?
Mr. Williams,
is there anyone here that is surprised? I'm shouting, my teacher sleeping. Look, I say, is there anyone here that is surprised about what is happening now?
If there's anybody that's our friend that's about what is happening now, no, I don't.
Wait, please. Okay. I saw the reason why. Hold on.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear, better.
Okay, yeah, I was using earpiece. I say, is there
Okay.
anyone here that is surprised about what is happening in Edo now?
Yes, I am surprised because I didn't know they were going to start
I am not.
pulling out plugs. I thought they were going to go forward with
They never hid it at all. They made it very they made it a public
No.
information.
No,
Even with their campaign.
we didn't know they were
Look,
going to start unplugging things. Now they are unplugging what the
no,
governor has
see,
done.
For somebody to tell
do
you
you
if
know
we
even
come aboard, ShopRite will be shot dead. What was that? That was a signal now. They will
yeah,
come coming to destroy.
Even
look,
Buhari did not unplug Jonathan's switch. You don't go and develop what has been
look,
developed. You don't go and remove it.
look, I am
It's not
absolutely not surprised. I'm always surprised that they have not done worse than this one. That is my surprise. I'm always surprised that they have not
No,
done
they're
worse.
gonna do worse.
Look,
It's just the beginning.
the
They
old
just
signs were
started. They have
there.
not ended. They are not done yet.
This
It's
man,
gonna get worse.
this man has nothing. Look, he's not even the one doing things by himself. He has nothing in his head. For God's sake, how can you shut down the data? These people have invested billions of dollars, those state money in. Why would you do that? Do you know during the time of transition, there was even they could don't follow up with the data. They say they need the hard copies. They should print them out. Then I know, I said, this is a fuck up. We are going back to century age. Come on now. I'm not so. I'm only just surprised that they have not done worse. That look, it's painful though. It's really painful. I expected these people to build on. I expected them to build on what this man has. What is on the ground. If you are not trying to punish Obaseki. You are trying to destroy the fund of the estate. If you are saying, okay, whatever they want to clean his name, let them go and destroy the pharmacy bill. Let them destroy the hospital. Let them start destroying so many things.
They have destroyed
Come
the
on now,
hospital
you are
already.
putting
Now
an Agbewu,
they have taken the hospital. They've taken the hospital from back to I mean, they withdraw the management. They sacked the management of the hospital. You know, everybody knows that government is not a good manager of business. Now somebody built an hospital, you know, a good one at that.
The thing is that he's sacking a lot of balls, but he's not replacing them. How do you expect the state to go on? People are not talking, people are clapping. The man, they walk, we don't go fly over that is not up to 500 meters.
No,
fly over that is not up to 500 meters.
What is the economic effect to a flyover? I'm not saying good, yes, good access to good roads. What are roads? Before people start to build flyovers, and because Nigeria is the only place where the flyover is, they use a flyover and abandon the road underneath. In other same places, flyovers are to make decongest traffic. And that doesn't mean because there's a flyover, Ojuelegba becomes a menace, or because there's a flyover, Ajah Market becomes a menace. Those are examples of the flyovers that we see. When they make a flyover, they abandon the road underneath completely. It becomes a hive for sales, markets, etc., etc. It becomes people now don't even, they get scared to go in Ajah, especially. I heard the Ajah under the bridge in Ajah has become a very, 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 very feared place. It's now becoming a hub for violence.
Mr. Moderator, I have a question about the flyover. Is it the one that
let me
they have
conclude
in
my
Uniben,
submission.
or what?
Yeah. No, okay, no. Mr. Williams, you complete your submission. What do you want to share about the flyover?
Just trying to ask the brother so that maybe the brother might give us more knowledge that the flower they are talking about, because we don't know what type of flower they're trying to build. Is it the one they have in Uniben those days? Is that type the guy wants to build? Because you will be surprised that might be. You will be surprised that might be the type of flower that he's thinking.
No, not the pedestrian.
No, it's not that one. It's not that one.
The pedestrian walk. Flyover is for cars, bridge.
It's a road flyover. It's not pedestrian flyover.
Well, you guys know that guy now, so that's what I'm asking.
Mr. William, finish your submission. Finish your
So
submission,
look,
Mr. William.
I only just have one line. Please let us continue to pray for that state. That's all. Let's pray for the state. No matter what is going on, look, it's not about destroying what someone else has done. It's about building on it. No, look, if Obaseki has destroyed most of the things Oshomole did, at least Oshomole will not also be happy about the state money. Yeah, if he start destroying things that have been that was done by the state money, so yeah, it's waste of our resources. Let us just pray for that state so that this man will have the brain, so that God will reset his brain to listen less of those godfathers or whatever. Look at people. They are even appointing their own children now. I had the DG of his campaign. His son is going to also be a commissioner. Now family business now. We'll pray for that state to beg. Please, let's put that state in prayer.
Pray. Let us pray. Why should we pray? We have been praying since we were children for the state, and these embezzlers have been.
We need a miracle. We need a miracle this time. We need a
Even
miracle.
the Bible tells you prayer without work is dead. You cannot continue to pray, where there is no work. If you pray, God will bless the work of your hand. You cannot continue to pray.
But do you also know that people are? Do you know people are also jubilating of this nonsense this man is doing? People are happy and they still keep saying yes, they are happy. People are happy about this nonsense he's doing.
Mr. Williams, nobody is jubilating. Let us just be factual and speak with ourselves.
People are jubilating.
People are happy that he's destroying more what Obaseki has done.
Some people are angry with Obaseki, so they are indirectly trying to form. Yes, Obaseki has gone. Obaseki has done his 8 years. Obaseki has not lost anything. Obaseki has put his mark on ground.
He hasn't lost. The man is made up already. He has it all. People that are the mistrap that are even.
Obaseki has done his part. Simple. So people can hate him, but he has gone. Now he's there for the state.
You have the state police, you have the DSS, you are setting up a committee, you're making a Bostone the head of the committee, a former speaker serving under a Bostone.
That was where I gave up on that man.
You don't need a phone across to them.
To go, do you know they have been to Obaseki home? They have been to Obaseki home.
That is the height of rascality, my brother. I don't know.
Send it out to the former governor's house. Send it out.
I watched the boy yesterday. Was saying nobody can do me anything. I can do whatever I want to do. He was tapping his chest and look at this slave prayers. It is no state at all. If not for the situation we find ourselves, you go into a former governor's house to recover vehicle. Who are you? Oh man. It's appalling, bro. It's appalling, bro.
Well, like they say, what did happen for goat house will happen for fowl house. So let them continue to do it, but they should understand that they don't own those states. All these people that are trying to, they think maybe if they become a senator and your child comes to become a House of Assembly member, they are beginning to think they own the state. It is when it's too much, when it begins to get too much, they will get to realize the errors that they have made. That is what I believe. But I don't want people to come and say, let us pray. Let us pray. We can't keep continuing to say, let us pray. We're almost in a...
Moderator, do you even know the worst of all? The man is as confused as anything, Apart from those of them, the godfathers within Edo, the ones he has in Abuja are even more. Okpebholo has on one side, Gbajabiamila on one side, because that one was warming up to be the next governor of Lagos in the next dispensation before Tinubu's son is in the great interest right now. Chomole on one side, Yamu on one side, Udubu on one side, Shaibu on one side. The man is it's like a tool, like a remote control in their hand. They're pushing him here and there. I will pity the man. He's going to face a lot of trouble later. I don't know how he's going to manage it.
A man that does not cannot continue
He has
to
nothing of his own, nothing is original about him and his government.
If he doesn't have anything on his own, then he's not a man.
No blueprint, nothing whatsoever. They're pushing me here and there. Go and do this, go and do this. You must do this, you must do that. And he's trying to satisfy everybody at the same time. All the godfather at the same time. And that was what he said. He vowed never to disappoint them.
Because he has already placed a curse on himself. During the campaign, he placed a curse on himself that if he did not satisfy them,
God will punish him. God will punish him.
Yes, that was what he said.
Mori, it's not why you I don't know.
I'm not cursing him. That was what he said. I'm repeating what he said. I'm not cursing him. It's my government.
I said, how did we get here? How did we really get here? This is sad. It's very sad.
We got here by INEC doing their magic.
No,
INEC and police.
How did he get up the ladder? That's the question. It's not INEC. INEC is when you bring.
No, you said how did we get here?
When you bring a coconut, INEC is ready to give the coconut the mandate. But how did we get to the part where we brought the coconut? Where there are people?
Well, that will be between Izeyamu and Oshomole. And
the people that we should not even INEC. A coconut was presented to the people. A coconut with a political party with a state with so much people. All of a sudden, they just rolled in a coconut. Everybody applauded. So what do you think?
He's the most dullest governor in Nigeria at the moment. The most dullest governor in Nigeria at the moment. Brainless.
Sorry, on a data platform. It's like just putting down a social security service or just putting down what should I say? Jesus Christ.
There was something I watched. One day. Moderator, there was something I watched one day. There was a central control for security purposes where they could monitor. You know, a lot of people were arrested. A lot of countries were arrested because of that thing. There was a central control, the central room where you could monitor, security situation in certain areas in Benin. I'm like, oh, this guy is not, it's not perfect, but he has started something. There is a number you can call, like you have 911 in America for emergency situations. I don't know the number of vehicles they have. At least he has started something. Those are the things I expect you to build on, not coming to destroy with a mindset of, whatever this guy did was wrong. He is perceived like an enemy. They give him a personal no grantor even before they assume office. My brother, me, if I look at it, it's like, if I talk about it, it makes me feel like I want to fight, as if it's my personal war, as if it's my personal problem. You handing those state over to this kind of a moron, to this kind of imbecile, for this kind of intellectual, stooge. My brother, it's my brother, it's a pity. It's a pity. We have a long way to go. My brother,
as brilliant as a Dolite is this the best among us?
Yes.
I really wish Otokbo was here anyway.
No, we cannot continue we cannot continue
Kings.
Yes, I think for now those guys will avoid certain gatherings because like I told them earlier before, you can't continue to defend the indefensible. These people, you cannot defend them for too long, no matter how much or how heavy you are paid. When you try to defend and you continue to look stupid, there's a way you go and look into the mirror and realize, yes, I have made an error, but I cannot continue with the error. But we all can't have the same choice. Yes, I respect that is the right to choose. Everybody has the right to choose. But when they ask you, yes, these people have siblings, they have brothers, they have cousins, they have allies and friends. Yes, Okpebholo has friends. Governor Okpebholo has friends, or his deputy. Some people would say, it's like saying, Mr. Williams, you want to be deputy governor. We will say, yes, Mr. Williams, I have known Mr. Williams, we have aligned. I want to support him. You put all things aside and you support your friend. It happens in politics, honestly. It could be for what I want to get or because I believe in you. That is it. But when it gets to a certain level of madness, that is when you or me will talk to you, Mr. Williams. I think you are doing the wrong things. Take a chill pill and
Oga Moderator,
retrace what you are trying to do.
Moderator, sorry to cut you short.
Before the
election, we got to that level of madness. And they still supported it. We got to that level of madness before election. And we saw and knew how empty the man was before election. We knew how far Governor Obaseki have taken Edo State before the election. So we already got to that level of madness that with this kind of progress, are we actually going to bring these people? We saw the madness. Anyone that had just the brain of a toddler could separate between, could see between both of them. So we saw the madness already. So let no one make excuse for anyone that you want to support your friend, post it. We saw the madness. They have no excuse. It is total madness. I cannot even explain how somebody will open their eyes and say, after listening to the man, after following the campaign, somebody will open their eyes and say, anyway, this is who I'm supporting. It is pure madness. Let's not just bring that one at all. It is pure madness. They knew what they did, and they still know what they are doing till tomorrow. No one should tell me that. It's pure madness. We saw it now. We got to that stage before the election. We all saw. Okay, we all saw it. Are we surprised that this is happening? We are not surprised. The reason why we are not surprised is that we got to that level before the election and saw it that even people that are not even Edo-lights say, Edo people, we better be careful. We bring this kind of person come. Now while on a day, but nobody listen now, because this one will come and say, oh, this one will come and say, oh no, he's fighting Benin people, he's fighting Royal House, he's fighting this. We were making excuses. We're trying to give reasons to hand over the state to a total non-existent person. We're giving flimsy. If you consider what was or what is or what was at stake, those excuses were flimsy. If you have to put it in that perspective, they were flimsy excuses. We kept saying it. Obaseki was not. We kept saying it. They said no, the candidate no go come. Who that one won't affect? Now Obaseki go affect. See, let me tell you something. What people don't understand. Obaseki already picked up a job in UN. He's already a consultant. Obaseki have moved on. Obaseki have moved on.
Mr. Uyi, I think your headpiece or your speaker has gone a bit low. Please come closer to the mic.
Yes, sorry, because I just entered the car, connected to my Bluetooth. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, but a bit faint.
Yeah, it's faint. Let me just go straight. Let me just use my phone now.
Please.
You can hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Loud and
yes,
clear.
Better, yeah. So as we were saying, we kept telling them Obaseki is not on the ballot, Obaseki is not on the ballot. They were giving excuses, different kind of excuse. Some saying that they like cultural tradition pass. Cultural tradition when it be say, none of una they celebrate Igwe, none of una don't ever buy cow or carry go palace, say una won't go give king gifts. All of a sudden, una come no say una love the king pass. We they beg una, they tell una say, separate this guy is not on the ballot. The kingdom is big enough to handle this guy if the guy ever messed up. The kingdom is big enough to trash out this issue. Not be today, all these issues, not be today don't start. People will try and they know what happened. We told them, we cry, we shout, what will not talk. Some say, oh, youth for youth, now youth deputy governor. Some say, it's an opportunity for our generation. Waiting will not talk. We point to Yaya Bello. We said different things. This guy is going to be a deputy governor. He will have no capacity to make policies. He cannot affect. Waiting will not talk. Waiting, we talk. So we can't quarrel as friends. We can't quarrel as brothers.
But bro, I don't blame Edo people because Edo people, a lot of Edo people know. Yeah, a lot of Edo people also know as much as you know. But the election was actually between the politicians, few cabal who feel Edo State must continue to be in their pocket, and the masses of the people. And Obaseki was a representative of that masses of the people. That was why the people were able to win. The people won.
Bros, that's a fact. But you know what, bros, that's a fact. But you know that these things cannot still happen without the people. Now, people that go still use to do this thing now. Now, people.
Exactly.
Few of them. Like it or not, yeah? You like it or not. If Governor Okpebholo scored 200,000 votes, say, for example, he genuinely scored 80,000 from those 200,000. There were still 80,000 people that voted for him. Yeah. You cannot pad on an empty ground. You have to pad on votes.
You need the people to proceed with the party. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, there was no total referendum.
The politicians and their supporters. Politicians and their supporters with their info plans. That was actually what worked for him.
Yeah, we didn't.
Majority of Edo people were aware. Majority of electing Edo people were aware, especially those in diaspora, and they sent the message back home to let them know that we are dealing with a time bomb. It's going to explode on everybody.
Yeah.
So that was why they failed. They didn't win the election. You imagine? I don't know. Result from Edo North. Yeah, the result of Edo North more than that is not even up to 2 local governments in Edo South. You know, being the decider of Edo, the first time in history. Results from Edo North, the minority of one minority deciding the victory of Edo election. That was an aberration in Edo political equation. It has never happened.
Yes, we know that, yes, but it was not a total, when you say absolute referendum, the people did not just reject them absolutely. If they had rejected them absolutely, it would have been very, very difficult.
That absolutism would be difficult in politics. It's not even achievable anywhere, not even in politics. Because if you look at those political juggernauts, the political godfathers who have no second address, like Ize Yamu, like Oshomole, like Shaibu and Co., they have their own followers that want to benefit from them, like the Kabakas of this world, like the Kapwepwes of this world, the Boston of this world. You know, they tried their best, but their best was not good enough. It was actually Tinubu, INEC, police that did the greatest havoc to Edo people. You know, they have their right. It's a democracy. They have their right to be on their own lane, to say, this is what we want. We want somebody we can use. Like, we want a tool like Okpebholo. But Edo people stood their ground to say, majority of Edo people, let me not say the whole of Edo people. So that absolutism is not achievable in any human setting, in any human organization, where you find everybody being on the side of one person. Or as the essence of democracy will be defeated. Edo people stood their ground. They were defeated. Those people were defeated. The greatest problem we had is that even if everybody had come together, Tinubu had made up his mind to give Edo State to APC, either by hook or by crook. This is the missing link we all are getting. No matter what those people did, they would have given Edo State to APC. You know, it's a template. They set it in Edo, they took it to Ondo. From Ondo to wherever election Tinubu will conduct before 2027, APC will continue to win, whether the people like it or not. That is the message. That is the biggest elephant in the room.
But my anger is that they didn't have to fight hard to take it. That's the problem. They didn't even have to fight. They did not have to fight hard to take it.
Yeah, there were a lot of mistakes. Like seeing seeing the INEC returning officer being a cousin of Wike. Where were you for over 1 year? You knew this fact. What were you thinking at Wike's cousin? Wike's cousin is not different from Wike. It's even more wicked than Wike. What were you thinking? What were you expecting from that? The police commissioner that was sent to Edo State, you know, a classmate of Wike, an ally of Wike. What were you thinking? They should have seen the handwriting on the wall. They should have protested earlier, even before the election. I think those were the mistakes they made. I don't know what Obaseki was backing on. You know,
they protested, but they didn't listen to them.
It was too late, bro. They protested very late. The state governor, people of the state have the right to. I've seen a situation where a state police commissioner will be rejected and it will be taken away. I've seen it even before this dispensation. You know, there was no serious, you know.
They did the same thing in Ondo. The same man they sent to Ondo. The PDP protested and they didn't change him. They did not change him. It's
crazy, bro. And the man in charge.
Did they change him?
No, they didn't change him.
And what was the outcome in the elections?
Ondo election.
The person in charge, the Jagaban is a political mafia. We are dealing with a mafia. A mafia is in charge. So this is the difference between this Jagaban and Buhari. Buhari was weak economically, security-wise, but when it comes to democracy, it wasn't perfect. But then he would not go to this. He would not condescend to this level of
He was not interfering.
destroying democracy. He will back out. Either he back out, he will pretend to not to know what is happening. He cannot behave the way Tinubu is behaving right now. At least on that ground, you give it to Buhari. Because if he had wanted to do the same thing in 2016, there was no way Obaseki would have been able to win. He made Oshomole to realize that Edo State does not belong to you. Allow Edo people to decide who their governor will be. He did it in Edo. He did it in Imo. He did it in Ogun State. On that ground, I give it to Buhari, no matter how bad he was. Not this kind of mafia. A state capture. This one is out for a state capture. He doesn't care. He doesn't care how he achieved it. He's ready to go to do anything to achieve what he wants. My brother is, we're in a mess.
Well, we're back again on the program.
Can Tinubu make somebody like Okpebholo as a Lagos State governor?
Well,
Impossible.
If you can make your son,
It can never happen.
Why not? He can.
It cannot happen, my brother. Lagos is too top for that.
Anybody that is loyal to the call he will take, he will make governor. That's the way. It's
not Lagos State. It's not Lagos State.
It is the same thing. If you can make it, if you can pick this man to govern any state while you are president, or to be in the house of anywhere, you can make him the governor of your state. As long as from the day you want anything from him, you call him like a child, and he will answer you fast, or kneel down and shake. When these people, we saw when he was kneeling down, thanking the president. If the president does not like it, the president will want people to come to his office every day to kneel down and shake him. And that he wants to. It is the truth.
Of those mocking.
That's the truth. If the president sees 30 people or 35 people that will kneel down for him, he will make all them governors. As long as they kneel down. It's simple. That is how the president is. Far out there. That's it. I don't know what he's craving. He's a rich man. I don't know the power he wants. He has been powerful. I don't know if he's maybe he doesn't want to spend the money in his account. He wants to spend government money. There's nothing he's doing. I'm not sure. Obama is just making me feel funny, because I don't think Tinubu will go and start changing e-governance platforms, even if it was Atiku that did it. So that power continues.
Tinubu has the mind of Abacha.
Abacha will not shut down e-governance. The problem we lack in Nigeria, NNPC has no data. Nigerian police, no data. Nigerian military, no data. No data anywhere. Everything has started something. And you are telling us to go back to viral.
Obaseki really built that data house. He built everything was intact.
What people don't understand is that the thing is that if there's real time data, you can easily trace corruption, fraud. But if you go back to that paper and barrel, so bro, what do you expect now? People want chop money. You say make that they keep.
If he has his way, he will end GSM technology. Let us use.
Of course, now.
Let us go back to the old age where there's no GSM, there's no GPS, there's no GPRS.
This one don't want to make this one get better legacy. This one don't want to make this one do pass them. This one don't want to make this one do pass them. So as this one come, you go dismantle everything with this one do, so that they'll talk say, oh, no, so it's going to be like that, back front. No, you don't want to.
You can just build on it and it will get better.
When it comes to e-governor not attached to anybody now. It's based on performance in the office when you use e-governor.
The campaign, when I see the campaign, how na conte believe say this man out of nothing, nowhere, he go close come perform. I don't understand though. When I see this, it just be like say person see shit, he go send a perfume. How? It go hard now. How I take fix say this man will just walk, say he go do things well. Just see the campaign. You campaign when it be say after they go campaign, if they reach out, even your own members, leaders for party go they laugh. Your member, even APC leaders, they mock him. You know, at their own relaxed time, they go laugh. They already why? Oh my God! It just be like I wanna expect say this man will just come start today, go to perform.
Akpabio just change everything.
This man, person will be say they don't. This man they work with people who don't starve for 8 years. Don't forget, people who Obaseki don't starve. Don't cut them off with now. I never see flower. Flower go reach like 10.
Now what's time?
They need that money.
Good night, everyone.
They go do one for the main road to Ted. They go link up with flower. I never see.
You see the back wallet when would they avoid, because Okpebholo actually take it to Edo State to 1999 now.
They've never even started taxation. They never start taxation.
From 2024 to 2099 into 1999.
Bus drivers, those ones they go run come off for Benin. All those markets, they never start taxation. Oh, they go
because they will collect times 2 now. Somebody need to get you before before the government hand.
They never even start taxation. Baba.
And although taxation was being collected by electronics means
external bodies the external bodies will work to make sure say this guy become governor. Those ones they be pro for double taxation. Now where the pro put. Those ones never move in their companies. Once those ones move in their companies, oh my God. Don't worry. Those things will be like Ekiti very soon.
Anyways, my people, I think we have reached the 2-hour mark. It's sorry, last week, let me go back again. Last week we could not the show didn't commence last week because of the issues we had. But yes, we are back. We are back again, and the show dates are regular Mondays and Fridays, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Yes, those are the times. Although I know there's been a change in time in other parts of the world, but it still remains Nigerian 8 p.m. So, Upper Reporters continues. And thank you all for coming. Like I always do, I give my African proverb. My African proverb for today talks about a person who learns. If a man takes his time to learn, he will be able to teach. You have to learn to be able to teach. And this means the act of acquiring knowledge naturally or wherever way leads to the desire to share with others. Yes, because I actually figured this out today because of the happenings in our country. You have to learn so that you can implement. People, if you are a nurse, you are a nurse. If you are a farmer, you are a farmer. If you are a DJ, you are a DJ. If you are a media spokesman, you are a media spokesman. If you are a comedian or whatever, musician, you learn, and when you learn, it is only proper that you learn and so you can teach. Because you don't teach what you don't learn, or you don't teach what you don't know. But those are the things that are happening in our society today in Nigeria. People are doing what they don't know, trying to use trials to get answers. Yes, but it's simple. Go and learn so that you can come and teach. If you don't know, it is only best to ask. You cannot say because you don't understand how to use a computer, which you used to brag to us that you were a computer magnate or you are a computer juggernaut or the first person that brought computer to the state of Plateau. But today, you are seeing structures all over a state who are database and you are unplugging it. If you don't know how to use it, it is simple. Try to figure out how to learn. We cannot go back to Jet Age. Biro and paper does not work. Chalk and blackboards are old. These days they don't have whiteboards, they have electronic boards, they have iPad, they have computer, phones, digital appliances. Paper is outdated. Paper are gotten from trees. We should stop killing trees to make paper. It is still a great enhancement for the green system. It goes round. It's a channel. Want to use paper, fine. That was how Ministry of Education got bombed because they had piles of paper and just one little fire and the whole place got down. So if you order, I'm thinking directly to the governor of Edo State, if you have to learn, it doesn't matter, it's not there. Nobody is too old to learn. Buhari learned some of these things while he was in power. Yes, you have to learn technology because you cannot go drag everybody back. Enhance yourself. I'm talking to those that his advisors and his cronies. You guys should talk to the governor. He cannot be unplugging taking out every plug that has been put there. These things cost money, they cost time, and they have cost. They cost human power and resources. If you hate the governor, hate him. But build on it. Do something. Leave those things that are working. Leave a machine that is working well. Try to build others around. If you want to build bridges, good. If you want to build infrastructure, good. We have policies, we have e-governance, we have data collection, we have revenue collection, all in a good channel. Go and start building estates or start building new schools that you have complained that the governor did not do, or even share the money. Share the money with your friends. But going to unplug things, I think everybody should call him to order. That is my take. So that is where I got this from today. The proverb, he who learns teaches. Our governor should go and learn so he can teach himself. Or he should learn so that he can teach others. Or others that have learned to teach him. It is simple. There's no time to go back. We cannot be going back because of politics. That is all I have to say. Thank you all for coming to the program. Thank you all for being with us today. We'll be back here again on Friday, same time, 8 p.m. We'll give more information about from our media data, which is regular, Vanguard, and all that. Thank you all again. I hope everybody's staying safe. Yes, I see you guys on Friday. Enjoy your weekend.
Moderator, what's the parable for the day now?
I've said it. The proverb: he who learns teaches. If you learn, he who learns teaches. Everybody, yes, I've said. It's a message to the governor. It's a message to the governor, to the people, and they should pass it across to the governor. They should go and learn so that they can teach well. That is it. Not preach, but teach. Thank you, Mr. Wee. Thank you, guys. I'll see you all on Friday. Yes.
Thank you.
Get more data, get more news. Yeah. Have a good one.
Thank you.